Hello, welcome back to the Media Suite Premiere Pro Video Recording Guide Part 2. Following on from Part 1 where we showed you how to bring videos into Premiere Pro from the camera in the Media Suite. Part 2 will show you how to import files, whether they be more video files, image files, basically any asset file that you can use and incorporate into your video. And we'll also quickly show you how you can export PDF files to PowerPoint files to JPEG, so you can export all your PowerPoint stills and bring them in also as image files into your project. Okie doke, so the first thing we know once we're in Premiere Pro is we look down into the bottom left hand corner of the screen to this window here, now just highlighted, and this is where all your files will come into or will import to. This is where we keep them before we actually put them into the project. It's like our project bin. What you will see in here before we've actually imported any files, if you've recorded in the Media Suite, the videos or video that you record in the room will also go output straight into this folder. So for the purposes now, I'm going to show you how to import more videos to use in your video guide. So first thing you do is you highlight this folder here. You've got the yellow box around it. You go to File and we go to Import. Now this is where we're going to look for the media that we want to bring in to our project. The best thing to do first is to know which files you want to have and put them in a specified folder, so you've got everything together in one place. Makes getting to them much easier. So what I've done for this case is on my desktop I've created a folder called Media Suite Demo Files. So double click on this folder, that shows you all the files that I've actually created within this folder. So what we can do now, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to look for a video file. So that's obviously anything that's an MP4, AVI, MPG. They're video files. We've also got in here as well some image files, so still images. So we've got JPEGs and PNGs. You can bring these in. Various files that we might want to bring in. So first thing I'm going to do, once you've selected the destination where your folders are, where your files are within your folder, it might look slightly different on a Windows PC than it does on a Mac, but it's the exact same process. Select your folder, your import window here, go up to File, click Import, navigate as you would any normal Windows program to your folder, and then select the files that you want. So first thing I'm going to do is bring in our videos. Could bring them all in at once, or I could bring in as many as we want. What we'll do for this instance is I'll bring in I'll bring in all the files that we want. So we select all the files we want to bring in and we click Import. Premiere Pro will now go away and examine these files, and you will see them all start to appear in our capture window down the left hand side. It'll tell us what it's down here. If we look down this side of the screen, it'll tell us what it's doing, checking all the files are okay. But if we scroll up and down, we'll see here that I've got a mixture of video files highlighted by this little symbol next to them, and another video file here, look. That also tells you it's got linked audio to that video, and the rest of these, as we can see by the little file extension, are JPEG. I've also got an individual audio file that I've brought in and I might want to use. So that's our files now imported in, and the simple thing we do now is to actually think about how we define which files we want in our video line. Now if I'd already created a sample file and I wanted to then bring other bits into it, what I could do, if I double click on one of my video files, for example, and we decide this is the video file that we want, then we can drag this and drop it onto video line 1. So we would literally take the mouse over your window here where the source is, hold our left button down in the middle of the video file itself and drag it over. You'll see the little hand symbol appear and drop it on video line 1. You'll notice, there we go, if I move it, it snaps to the end. So that'll snap right to the beginning. And there we go. So we've now dropped our video file onto the line, and that's now there able for us to test and play. And the simple way we can do this, that we've dragged our first video onto the line, simple way we can test this is just by clicking the play button here.
Hi, what I'm going to show you in this video is how I would process this colour image into a moody black and white. So let's get started. First, what I'll do is I take the image and I will open it up in Silver.
We can press stop, and if we want to go right back to the beginning, we just take either this playhead here, that playhead there, and we can take it all the way back to the beginning. So that is as simple as bringing files in and importing them into Premiere Pro. Next video, we're going to show you how to define a specific portion of the video. So if you bring a 10-minute video in and you only want 4 or 5 minutes of it to actually bring into your sequence, we'll show you how to do that and how to bring that onto your timeline. So for now, this has been importing files into Premiere Pro for your Media Suite guide. Thank you very much.